Alrighty then, hello and once again, good evening YouTube, and for the final time, good evening YouTube, welcome back. It's time for the final race in the NASCAR Heat 3 season mode in the truck series. We are in the final four, convincingly, with 4 wins in the chase so far. It's been a very solid, very solid chase for us so far, but the ultimate prize awaits. We have to beat 3 other motherfuckers, and it's basically the exact same as the Final Four IRL in 2018, except, you know, someone that should have been in it is actually in it. Oh, man. It's time. And this trip down is 2018 nostalgic yet memory lane. It's finally going to come to an end. Here we go. And yeah, I mean, the questions still abound. Like, is this actually nostalgic, or am I just stupid? Because it's been a few weeks since I recorded this last, and I was thinking of like what I was going to talk about. And there are so many things that I want to talk about in this race, in regards to not only this game, this channel, 2018 as a whole, Corbin's entire career as a whole. And like, I'm not going to be able to condense it all into a single episode, and especially a single race like this. But in any case, yes indeed, here we are. So, truck series, we've got a preset setup in, number 7, fitting. I would call that fitting. Fitting for the situation. But yeah, Corbin's only ever won or ran a single race at Homestead, and that race was 2015. And yeah, and you know, the thing is that his 2015 truck was so fucking bad. Like, oh my god, it was such shit. That entire season was just a kind of a joke. Like, I'm not entirely sure what he was trying to accomplish, but like, really the only thing that he did accomplish was just exist in a NASCAR series for an entire season. And like, I don't know if I would have been as big of a fan of him as I was if he hadn't been full-time. Like, there was absolutely no reason for him to be full-time. See, the first thing I want to mention is how frustrated I am by the fact that Brandon Hightower ran this truck in Martinsville. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but the second Martinsville race in 2015, Brandon fucking Hightower got in the 08 truck. And you know what? And you want to know the fucking ripple effect that that's caused? Not only me just hitting the wall like a fucking bitch just now, but like the ripple effect that caused. Let me fucking go through the fucking shit here. 14th place. Pretty average qualifying effort. Okay, here's the ripple effects. Fucking Brandon Jones and Jennifer Joe Cobb finished ahead of him in points. Because, like, last place in a truck race in 2018, 15 even, would have been worth like 12 points. If he'd just finished where he'd normally finish in 2015, which was around like 24th, 25th, he would have gotten enough points to finish ahead of cunt fucking ass Brandon Jones in points. And that would have been the most satisfying thing ever. But no, just because he didn't fucking run that race, he did not get those points. He did not get 12 guaranteed points, and probably even more considering like wrecks and starting parks. Thanks to Brandon fucking Hightower. So there's that fucking rant. Anyway, we're starting 13th in all actuality, which is nice. That's a nice change. Oh, great. Alright, well, this is going to be cursed. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're balancing it out. Balancing it out nicely there. Alright, never mind. Okay, so it's not a good race and it's not a bad race yet. Keyword is yet. Alright, coming to green for the final time in 2018. And this screen right here has just become the most important screen in this game, because we need to beat Sauter, Moffitt, and All Talk. And there's All Talk, there's okay, everyone's up here. Alright, so thumbnail shots are basically guaranteed, is what you're trying to say. Alright. So, before I forget, actually I've completed, okay, so first thing that I want to talk about is why Corbin failed in NASCAR. And it's not the reason that you think. I still, honestly, to this day, that was a great start to this race, gotta say. We are just boogieing along, aren't we? Contrary to popular belief, I don't think Corbin was bad at driving. I think Corbin was a completely serviceable driver. However, his biggest mistake was coming from dirt late models. Corbin started his career in racing in dirt late models, and in case you didn't know, dirt late models are a lot different than like the truck series, and like really like the transition for like a dirt driver into pavement racing is usually easier than you think. I mean, you see Larson, you see Chase Briscoe, they had immense levels of success in the lower levels, and then Larson's a fucking champion now. Christopher Bell, he's had immense success, but they were like, you know, sprint. They drove sprints. I think Larson drove both. I think Larson is just a generational talent, so it really shouldn't count talking about him in this context. But like, you know, Bell and Briscoe, they came from like the sprint background. And you know, fucking Larson drove midgets too. But you see, the point that I'm trying to make is that making the oh my god, making the, I don't know what the fuck that was all about, but we're making the transition from dirt late models into pavement stock car racing. It's a surprisingly difficult transition, and Corbin basically like raced exclusively in dirt late models his entire, you know, youth. So, and the reason I'm making this argument is because of Bobby Pierce. Bobby Pierce, who I said, like earlier in this series, is one of the greatest talents in racing history and has been completely wasted thanks to, well, Christopher Bell, #1, Kyle Larson, #2, and I don't know what happened in the one race where he was just, you know, not that relevant, not that desperately relevant in the race. You know, there was that one, I think that was the year Crafton won, that he just fucking did nothing. But you know, Bobby Pierce got more than just the Eldora starts. And sure, it was for Mittler. Sure, it was the Mittler truck. And Mittler wasn't exactly a world beater organization. But Corbin did better. Corbin did better. It really must be said that Corbin did better than Bobby Pierce did on regular pavement ovals. And I know, once again, Mittler is not exactly a world beater organization, but neither was Bobby fucking Daughter's truck team. Like, come on. And by the way, 3 different people have given me Discord pings ever since the start of this set of this recording 7.5 minutes ago. So, just want to point that out. Okay, so we need to put in fuel. I think I'm gonna lower the tire pressure. I finally figured out how the tire pressure in this game works. You want higher right sides and lower left sides. I might put in a little bit of wedge. Actually, you know what? Let's just put on some tape, because we were kind of getting loose there towards the end, so let's just do that. So there's my fucking big defense against Corbin Forrester. The evidence, Bobby Pierce didn't have a great transition either, and Bobby Pierce has been a career dirt late model driver, just the same as Corbin. Now, I will admit, Bobby Pierce is a better driver overall than Corbin. However, he still had a difficult transition, and Corbin still did a better job than him and during his tenure. I mean, sure, Corbin had more starts, but like, he did better at, you know, the same track. Like, Corbin finished 15th at Phoenix. I think the best Bobby Pierce ever finished at Phoenix was 19th. It's like, you know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I'm right and everyone else is wrong. Now, that's all that I really wanted to talk about regarding Corbin's career, as far as what went wrong. But as far as me and Corbin, I have never had a relationship with a driver than I did with Corbin Forrester. No one else. Not even Austin Terrio. I swapped phone numbers with Austin Terrio. And I still had a much deeper, meaningful relationship with Corbin Forrester than I did with Austin Terrio. Now, you see, the thing is that I am never going to be a fan of anyone unless, like, fucking I have a child somehow. Unless, like, the stars align and I somehow get a woman pregnant against all odds. That's the only way that I would ever be a bigger fan of someone in racing if my fucking own child went into NASCAR. And then, even then, it wouldn't quite be the same. No, well, the point I'm trying to make is that I'm never going to be a fan of anyone the way that I was a fan of Corbin. And the biggest thing about why, like, I still sit back and I think about this shit all the fucking time, like, I think about how the 2020 Talladega race should have gone differently. Or if Ray Black Jr. wasn't an absolute fucking no-talent and did not cost Corbin a top 5 in the 2015 Truck Series race at Daytona. You know, if all of these things went perfectly, if he got a top 10 at Chicagoland in 2018, would anything even be that different? He still had no sponsors. He still was the most, like, based fucking tweeter in the history of racing. I am incredibly frustrated by how this is going, by the way. Like, we are solidly 3rd place. And, like, if anyone else was leading, this would be fine, but no. Guess who's fucking leading? If I can manage to stay 3rd, we should be able to get him on this restart just due to the fucking delta on these restarts. But, like, I need to fucking survive this final corner first before we can think about that. But look at him just fucking driving off to a fucking second lead. Rat bastard. I do need to tighten this because the 7 preset is a bit on the loose side, actually. Any more laps? 1 more lap, okay. We're still falling back, of course. But, like, as you can see, we're managing to hold everyone else back. Like, if a bunch of people like Friesen, Gilliland, Coughlin, if all of these guys would fucking come up here and be battling for the lead, we could finish 5th in this race and still win the championship. It just needs to be any fucking buddy else in the lead. Which is exactly why that's not going to happen. I'm going to tighten it up a lot, actually, I've decided, and maybe lower the tire pressures just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, that might be a little bit too much, actually. Let's do 50.6. And here we go. The final stage of the NASCAR Heat 3 playthrough. We just gotta beat 3 cars, trucks. I'm never gonna get used to saying trucks. Alright, here we go. Legal restart. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a legal restart. Let's clear, 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 clear! We cleared! Okay. Big fat clear right there. Okay. Oh, he's turning back underneath. Oh, boy. Okay, so, like I was saying, why do I still think about this? And I think I finally figured it out. I took a couple of weeks off from recording this because I got sick, and it gave me a chance to think about this. I figured it out. The biggest reason why I can't let go of this, of everything, of All Out Motorsports, of Corbin Forrester himself, I didn't think it would ever end. I didn't think it would end. Even in the cutthroat business of racing where anything can change on a dime, like, Corbin came back from so much worse.
Hold your line, you got one inside. Hold your line.
He was dropped by, you know, SS Greenlight as an organization. He, you know, Richie Waters lied about running the fucking full-time 2016 season. He straight up lied about that. I'm going to let Jordan Anderson go by if it means that we can pass Gregson. I will let him pass. Okay, actually the question is, we're still going to have to pit, you know, under green here unless a caution comes out. So we've got 9 laps of fuel and like 15 in the race, 14 in the race. I did let Anderson pass because if he can get up here and like annoy Gregson a little bit, ooh, that would put him up, you know, into the outside lane, and maybe he'd have a couple of bad laps back to back. But instead, I've decided to just motorboat Anderson's titties instead, you know, which is also a fully acceptable option. You can't flat foot this corner at all. So I never thought it would end. Because he came back from so much when Wally Rogers thought that the team was shutting down when he got fired. I thought it was over then. But then it wasn't over. He was just like, nah, actually, we're still racing. Oh, caution's out. Some people are pitting, but not everyone is pitting. I don't think we can make it from here. Okay, well, hopefully everything is fine. So, it would have been how many laps if I'd pit? 12? Yeah, we got 11 laps to go here. We might have been able to make it on fuel, actually, come to think of it. Well, then again, we've got 8 laps of fuel and 10 to go on the board. We're gonna have to pit, like, right? We are gonna have to pit, right? I don't know what caused that caution. Anyway. But yeah. Like, I genuinely thought that he was invincible and nothing was gonna stop him. Like, even as the writing was on the walls. Like, the thing is that he bought... All Out Motorsports bought an Xfinity car. And they only got to run it at fucking Dover. The Dover doubleheader in 2020. They bought an entire Xfinity car. Like, that is an entire, like, that's a step up. Like, not only is it a step up, but that's an entire, like, that's completely different series. You have to buy points and shit. And it's like, it did not, for a minute, feel as though it was coming to an end. Like, he was out of money. If they had missed the Daytona qualifying in 2021, it would have been bad. Because you see, the thing is, I don't know if I've ever told this anywhere, but the original plan for the 2021 season was to run in the Xfinity Series and hopefully make the Daytona race. But we had fucking Danny Gill, so it's not like, you know, it's not like we weren't. We had Danny Gill on the case. We had the #1 fucking crew chief on plate racing in the garage. So we were going to attempt the Xfinity race, but in the truck series, we were not going to put Corbin in. I say we as if I was actively, like, at the fucking race shop helping them out. No, what we were going to do is Angela Rupp was going to buy the points. And it was either buy the points and enter the truck, or buy the points and enter her own truck. But she never came back, so she has not been in racing ever since. Now, anyway, that was really fucking stupid what just happened, by the way. But it's actually not that big of a concern because we still got the pit stop to go. And if there's a caution, we'll be in good shape. If there's not a caution and we have a restart, we should probably still be in pretty good shape because I can just, like, take, like... I think these guys are going to take the access road to come down the... Okay. Never mind, they are not going to take the access road to come down the pit lane. Alright, well, a caution flag right now would be really good. We've still got so much time. I mean, we can anticipate a caution coming out. There's only me versus Sauter right now. It's just me versus Sauter at this point. I have no idea what the pit road speed limit is here. That's probably a bad thing. Okay, so we've got only a couple of laps to go here. Sauter just passed me, which is not good. Not good would be the word I'd use to describe that. There's 4 laps to go. Come on, Sauter.
Still there.
Get this ass. Yeah. Alright, Gregson had a great pit stop. That's unfortunate. We need him to get, like, into some traffic here. Like, I need to get in front of him and just slow down. Alright, well, I have failed to do my one thing that I needed to do in this race. Okay, we're coming down to pit. What's the speed limit? 45. Beautiful. Okay. So, we're taking half a can, no tires, don't repair anything. I don't know what else to do, man. This is for all the marbles right here. This is for all the marbles right here. A Truck Series Championship on the line. And we're pitting. No tires, half a can. Oh my god. Sauter's getting pinned! Sauter got pinned! Oh my god, Sauter got pinned! Who was that? Was that fucking Wendell Chavis saving this fucking championship for us? Oh no. Is that him? It is. Oh, this is it right here. The ultimate final battle. Oh, just gotta block. We just gotta block. Gotta block at all costs. Just keep blocking, and we'll be fine. Don't get tight. Oh, boy. Oh, he's the only one here. 2 laps. 2 laps of blocking. That's what it's gonna take to make this happen. 2 laps of blocking. Oh, no. 1 more, well, 3 more corners. Well, 6 technically. Oh, Crafton, you cunt. Oh, here comes Solder. Oh, we're gonna have to block both sides in a second. Oh my god, I'm shaking. White flag is out. I think that's Moffat there too. The final 4 are here. Battling in the fucking 15th, 14th, 15th, and 16th positions. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, we're wrecking. Oh, I don't even care, dude. Please don't have a restart. No restart. Oh my god, we just need to... You know what? Honestly, I don't even care. Honestly, no, the race is over. You hear the cheering? The race is over. They can't throw a caution because the race is over. Oh my god, we did it! We fucking did it! Corbin Forrester has won the Truck Series Championship. We fucking did it. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh my god. I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking right now. I think that's fair, considering how unfair... Okay, what if Racing messaged me a couple of days ago and said, it's really cool that you're playing the NASCAR Heat 3 on the trucks, but did you know that, like, the fucking AI balance is actually broken, and it's actually the hardest series to race in the entire game? And I was like, oh, that's cool. That would be exactly what I would do. That is exactly what I would do as Kamikaze Games. Oh my god, dude, my head hurts. My head hurts after that one. Oh my goodness. Let's get a fucking... a fucking replay. Oh, what a camera angle, and it was not. It was not Brett. It was Gilliland. Holy fuck. All these camera angles are shit. And that also took out Solder. That put Solder in the wall, dude. Holy fuck. But the thing is that the race was over. The race was already over. Did we see who won the actual race, by the way? The race was over because of the people that pit. If we just pit under that caution, we would have just won by default. Oh my god. Truck Series champion Corbin Forrester. Holy shit. I bet no one expected that. And the winner was Stuart Friesen, not even Tanner Thorson. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos in that top 10. But no, it was just boring-ass Friesen that got the win. Championship! Truck Series champion! Yes! We did it! The biggest dub of all. We've done it. Holy shit, I can't believe it. And this is still gonna probably be like a 20-minute long episode and everything. And there it is. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm speechless. That was something. That was indeed something. But we got the championship. That's what matters. Show me the post-race screen, man. Show me the screen. Victory Screech. Give me the fucking trophy for that matter. Give me the trophy. Yes. Congratulations, you won the championship. You're goddamn right. And that's it. Finish 13th. Hell yeah. We got the championship, though. That's what matters. Yay. End of season. Sitting on championship. So here's the final standings. Dalton Sargent, with his 2-win season, finishes last in the chase. Stuart Friesen has 3 wins. Matt Crafton missed the chase despite winning. Harrison Burton missed the chase despite winning. And it was a pretty by-the-numbers season otherwise. But yeah. 5 wins. Anyone's guess how many top 5s. Anyone's guess how many top 10s. Because obviously it'd be way too much to ask for. for us to be able to know about that stuff in season mode. We're going to press X, and we're going to finish this season. And there you go. Up into the heavens goes that save file. And we did not get a trophy. Excuse me, bitch. There does not appear to be a champion or a trophy for winning a season mode championship. So that's interesting. That is indeed going to do it for this playthrough of NASCAR Heat 3. This trip down memory lane. I will say, I have talked to Corbin Forrester since starting this playthrough. And really, he's just disappointed that I'm not racing. I've been telling him ever since 2018 that I wanted to race. And here it is, 2024, and I'm still not racing. Nearly 6 years after I first started talking to him, and I've been telling him how much I've wanted to race, and like once I finally find him a sponsor, I wanted to have a fucking race with. I wanted him to field me in a fucking race if I got him a full season sponsorship, and he was like, motherfucker, you can fucking race if you bring a fucking sponsor, it's fine. We'll be paid to fucking drive, who cares? You saw Reed Wilson. But, you know. It really is a shame that this playthrough is coming to an end. I could do it again in NASCAR Heat 2 or NASCAR Heat 4, but like, I think you've kind of got the idea at this point. I do have plans for more NASCAR Heat seasons though, so don't touch that dial. It ain't over yet, but what is over is this man's career. Yeah. But you never know. If I woke up tomorrow and I saw Corbin Forrester's name on an entry list, I don't know what I'd do. I genuinely don't have any idea how to even react in such a situation, because I feel like my heart has been ripped out from my chest on so many times, like I'm just numb to it. Like, I'm just completely numb to it, and like, even if like he fucking found his way onto an entry list and then DNQ'd the fucking race, I'd be like, man, at least there was a chance. And you know what? That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest fucking thing, is that you look at John West Townley, dude. Anyone can win in NASCAR. Anybody. No matter how fucking awful you are. You can win in fucking NASCAR if you fucking put your head down and grind it out long enough. And every single time that Corbin Forrester rolled onto the racetrack, there was a chance. There was a chance. And I'm just happy that it could have happened at any point. I'm just happy that he had the chance. I'm happy that he had the chance. I'm happy that there was an above zero chance that he could have won anything. You know what else I'm happy about? And his best career start was 9th, and my logo was on his truck when that happened. I never could have fucking dreamed, as a poor kid from North Dakota with no dad, and my mom working like 40-hour weeks and barely scraping together enough of a paycheck to fucking survive. We were so fucking goddamn poor, dude. I had no chance to ever break into this. I never had a chance. And I had to live vicariously through someone else. You know, many other people, not just Corbin, but like everyone that I've ever liked over the course of my entire life, you know, kind of. But the fact that someone like me, who probably shouldn't have even been fucking born, if we're honest, shouldn't have made it fucking past, like, shouldn't have made it at all. The fact that I was able to foster a relationship with anyone, not just Corbin, but Terrio, the Furniture Row guys, the fact that any of it was possible, the fact that any of it ever even fucking had a chance of happening. It just proves that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Like, really? That's just the fucking... You want to fucking be black-pilled about how Corbin's career came to the end that it did with literally a bullshit fucking accusation that cost him the last sponsors that he had. And everything, really. And it wasn't even fucking true. And that cost him everything. And you want to be black-pilled about how absolutely nothing matters, and that only people with fucking the right last name are allowed to race in this shit anymore? The fact that someone like me, who absolutely should have never had any prospects from the moment that I was fucking born, could rise up and find myself on the logo of this truck. Well, not this truck, but you get what I'm trying to say. Man, the biggest regret that I'm ever going to have is not going to the 2020 Daytona 500. Actually, no. The biggest regret that I'm ever going to have is not going to the fucking Overton's 200 at Chicagoland in 2018. That's my biggest life regret at this point. Everything else is fucking tertiary at this point. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, this video's going on for way too long. And, yeah. I got a lot more to say, but I'm not going to say it because I need to go to work. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough of NASCAR Heat 3 Season Mode in the Truck Series. And hope to see you in whatever it is that we do next. And I already forgot that I won the championship. I was not going into this race expecting to win the championship just because of how hard this track is. I was doing practice because I wanted to win this race, and then it was just really fucking hard, and I was like, okay, looks like we're not gonna do it. But you know what? Like I've been saying for the past 5 minutes, anything is possible. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Come on! Die! What is it gonna take? Someone die! Not me!
And then that. Then just that. Stupid.
This is exactly what a tournament would be like. I was about to get very mad. Never mind, I still get to be very mad.
Rubbing, grinding, banging, cuddling, fucking.
That's a good one.